Hi, my name is Idris. Welcome. It's a Monday. Happy to have you once again. Well, as we always come on Monday to give you some tourism business tip. The year is running. Trust me, it is almost. 2024, we're almost to say bye-bye to it. Um, there are so many things that we must understand as tourism business entrepreneurs. The year is closing down. And the question here is, look at your sales report. What are you looking at? Probably, what was your projection before the end of 2024? And what could be your projection for 2025, right? If you had promised yourself to do probably $2 million 2024, and you're looking forward to do probably to double, that is 2025, you're going to do $4 million, you know, uh, probably you can be able to look at that very well. But in the meantime, these are some of the key things that we must, target. We must raise our bar so high so that we can be able to keep growing, right? It's very important. But today we are not going to, it's just a reflection of what we want you guys to be aiming at. It's very good to have a growing mind in your tourism business, you know. So if you've been having poor sales, just think of growing them more. And you can double. You can double your sales either. If you've been doing 500,000 US dollars a year worth of sales, probably think of $1 million. Those that have been doing $1 million, can you target $2 million? Those that are doing five, of course, there are companies that are doing up to um, 10, 15 million US dollars of sales. You see, so you shouldn't say probably you can't do 2 million, $5 million. Then no one is doing, something beyond 20 million or 25 million, uh, even 50 million US dollars. Well, today we want to dive in something, and this is very pertinent to all of us. The thing is, we are wasting too much time. And as tourism business entrepreneurs, maybe majority of us are into tour operations, and we want to look at these areas that are actually taking much of our time. Where are we wasting much of our time? So I've just listed a few things and we want to show you where you could be wasting your time. There are so many, of course. Get me well. There are so many, but usually during our tourism business tips, we come with a few of them just to give you red flags of where are we wasting much of our time. And you could be doing something and you don't know, but of course you might be wasting your time. We want to dive in, and one area is during startup period. Some of us are waiting to have perfection of our products or perfecting into the business. Now, there is what they call learning into it, right? So I'm not saying don't prepare yourself. And I am a person that I've always told you, prepare yourself so well, right? Preparing yourself so well doesn't mean that you have to wait until you have 100% perfection. So we waste a lot of time probably waiting for that perfection. Perfection will not come when you're not in the game, right? So think of being in the game. Get product knowledge, 50, 60, or 70%. Come in the game. Top up the 30%. So do not waste time saying, I am not ready. So if you're looking at opening up tourism business, you're a startup, learn into it, start offering these products to the public, right? But you must exhibit the highest level and ability to learn more, right? So come in, dive in, start and learn more. That is our point one. You see? Then where we think also that we waste a lot of time is as tourism business entrepreneur, especially tour operators, even in hospitality, the hotels, the resorts, or something like that. Handling and managing last minute bookings. Just imagine someone calls you at about 18 hours. It's already coming dark. You're out of office. We're a group of people. We want to do A, B, C, D. Okay, cool. You may have developed a system of handling last minute arrangement, but even the suppliers that you're going to contact to coordinate this, because remember in tour operations, you have to join transport, you have to join accommodation, you have to join attraction. They are closed. And you're insisting that, no, I should take this booking. Trust me, it might choke you. So you're wasting a lot of time on handling last minute booking. And that comes with a lot of fury. And in the end, you are going to end up offering poor and bad service. So last minute bookings, to me, I think anything that is below 72 hours. I know you can be as quick as possible, and sometimes they are juicy, last minute arrangements, but we waste a lot of time, and even we go off, instead of handling, fresh and business that has, bookings that are probably more juicy, and then you want to go with this last minute, someone is traveling on a Saturday. Clients would call you, I'm on the road, I'm coming to so and so, can we book 2 rooms? And then you're going to start spending. So last minute bookings, handling them, unless you have mastered, otherwise it's a waste of time. So I wouldn't advise. And these are some of the things that we don't want to cross into the new year 2025, right? Then the other point where we are wasting a lot of time is selling to everyone, targeting a bigger market. I've already said, selling to everyone, you end up appealing to nobody. So try to have some customer segmentation into your business line. Know who you are serving. Know of what interests are they. Know their problems and draw right solutions. Otherwise, you cannot target everyone and you cannot sell everything. This is one of the biggest mistakes. And we waste a lot of time. Remember, we are in the evenings of 2024. We are closing down. 2024 is gone. But we want to be very principled in 2025 by not wasting any of our precious time. So stop wasting time on selling first everything to everyone. You cannot. And first of all, you're going to use a lot of marketing resources. You cannot sell to everyone. So think of a niche. If you're doing luxury, stick to that. If you're doing semi-luxury, mid-range, and if you're doing camping, Get as many sleeping bags, tents, etc. Try to solve their problems. Otherwise, you cannot be solving everyone's problem, right? So, targeting everyone is a big time wasting. And our fourth point here is attending unnecessary travel trade shows. Now, what makes it unnecessary? We've always looked at travel trade shows as very beneficial to our businesses, where we meet new customers, where we get new industry trends, where we get new partners. The benefits of attending travel trade shows, they are very enormous. But look, if you've not done proper research on a particular travel trade show, it becomes unnecessary for you to be. Don't think that going to Europe makes, a travel show that is in Europe probably makes it worth to attend. Do enough research. It's very key, right? Do enough research. Understand the exhibitors, in other words, the buyers. You are a seller, right? So, who are the buyers in the marketplace? But you are going to waste money and time. You go UK, you go France, you go Norway, you go Belgium, you go America, you're just moving. In the end, you're wasting time because first of all, you've not done enough research. So stop wasting time in 2025 by attending unnecessary travel trade shows, right? And our last point here is stop wasting time on untrained and unproductive stuff. And you're having these people in your offices. I'm telling you, you know them. Some are your relatives, I should say. I'm not saying it's bad. I have people on merit, right? If you feel they are not on merit, train them. But you're housing so many people that are not trained. They are very unprofessional. They are not productive. And you know what I mean? So in tourism, like any other business, tourism is something that is whose customers are beyond average. So in other words, there must be clear roles of every staff in the chain of production or in the chain of work output, right? So you've had someone for 2, 3, 4 years. You're keeping a very untrained staff. You're keeping a very unproductive staff. 2025 is here. Stop wasting time on untrained and on non-productive staff. So with those few points that we've highlighted on this Monday, right? I want to wish you the very best in 2025. Of course, this is not our last video, but in as far as time wasting is concerned, we should stop. We shouldn't stop. There are so many, I told you. We've just lined up only 5, and we feel these are some of the top areas where tourism business entrepreneurs are probably wasting their precious time. Thank you so much, and do not forget to, of course, follow us on our social media handles. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we're on LinkedIn. And also to subscribe to our YouTube channel for these and more tourism business learning tutorial. I thank you, and bye-bye.